When you first arrive at the MISC headquarters, please make your way to the assessment pickup area. As you enter, you will find 4 different checking stations. Each of these stations will have a team of assessment officers who will assist you with the dispatching of your examination documents. You will be first given your AO folder. In this folder, you will have either 2 or 3 different documents. First, the list of schools that you will be responsible for. Second, the timetable for the exams. And lastly, if you are the designated AO, then you will receive a running sheet for the spare scripts. Bag number 1 contains the exam scripts, and this will be counted in front of you before dispatch. The total number of exam scripts should match the number specified in the running sheet, also highlighted in green. You will then be required to sign off in the assessment officer dispatch row in the time log table, as highlighted in red. Your signature is confirmation that you have indeed verified the count to be correct. Please take note of the number of schools you are overseeing and ensure that you have the correct number of bags dispatched to you. Each non-language subject will have 2 bags. For the language subjects, you will have 3. As per our AO training, each school will have 5 spare scripts and answer sheets. However, should the 5 spares not be enough, only then can we use the AO spares. If you are the designated AO, you will then be given an extra bag containing these spare scripts and answer sheets, should your district need it. You will also carry running sheets specifically for these spares. You will need to sign the AO pickup row highlighted in red before dispatch, and should you have to use these spares, please record the number of scripts being dropped off to each school using the table above. Make sure that you have all your documents for each school, place them into your AO box, which will be sealed and signed, and left with the assessment division for early morning pickup. When you arrive at the school, locate the bags for the school only. Remember, if it is a non-language subject, they need 2 bags. For language subjects, they need 3. You will hand over bag number 2 and the running sheet. Bag number 2 contains all the attendance sheets and answer sheets and does not need to be counted. Proceed to count all scripts in front of the Chief Supervisor, and the total number should match the number stated on the running sheet. Please ensure the Chief fills out the running sheet correctly by checking all the boxes in the column named Chief Supervisor Drop-Off. Also make sure they sign in the appropriate row in the time log table as shown. Leave all the bags at the school with the running sheet and then proceed to your next school. When you arrive at the school, you are expected to receive the same number of bags you had initially dropped off. Locate the running sheet and the attendance sheets and ensure that the number of absent bubbles being shaded matches the number of absentees on the running sheet. The Chief Supervisor will then proceed to count the contents of all bags while you are observing. Please make sure that you keep referring to the running sheet while they are counting and note the following. Number of present matches the number of filled answer sheets. Number of absentees matches the number of unfilled answer sheets. If any spares were used, it should match the number written in the used and unused boxes. And finally, you should receive the same number of examination scripts as the number written on our running sheets. Once all checks have been completed, make sure your Chief Supervisor signs off on the Chief Supervisor release roll while you sign off on the AO pickup row in the time log table. You can then proceed to your next school and repeat the same process. When you arrive back to the headquarters, please make your way to a checking station that is available. All the steps carried out in the school pickup will again be repeated at HQ by the AED staff with yourself as an observer. To ensure a proper and efficient flow of the process, please have all your documents unpacked and ready to be counted. Both your running and attendance sheets should be at the top of your pile. All answer sheets should be ordered like below: filled generated answer sheets, filled spare answer sheets if any, unfilled generated answer sheets for absentees, and unfilled spare answer sheets. All documents initially released will be counted to ensure that the numbers on the running sheet matches the number of the documents in each of the bags. After all checks have been completed and all the numbers match, both the AED officer and yourself will sign off, verifying that all the documents dispatched have now been returned. The acceptance process will then be repeated for every school and all subject that was dispatched to you earlier in the day. And that concludes our Assessment Officer training video. Thank you.